Hello guys, so this will be a short review on the Klim Krios Pro carbon helmet. It's an honest review as always. I will explain to you guys if it's worth the money. So I had several different helmets before, for example the HGC. I got a Next helmet, and most recently the Klim Krios without the Pro. Now I got this Klim Krios Pro model, and I will go through everything with you guys, hopefully. So there are a few things that stands out with this model comparing to the older one. It's the liner inside that's pretty different from before. I don't think you can see it clearly, but there's a new technology that makes the airflow flow through the helmet better, and which also compared to the older model, this should be more safe, well, at least Klim says so. The next thing is that the chin strap is different. I will show you the quick release magnet buckle. And the third thing would be the lens, the transition lens, which I have on my helmet. So that's the three things that stands out compared to the older model. So one thing I really like about the helmet is the really big visibility. It's almost 180 degrees, so this part here is really big, and yeah, I mean, you can see much better with this helmet than comparing to other brands. I tried different adventure helmets, and I think the visibility really stands out. Another big thing is of course the transition lens. So even though you have the peak on, it darkens evenly very quickly, so you don't have to worry about that. Some people might worry about having the peak and it doesn't darken evenly, but it actually does. So I'm riding with both the transition lens and the peak on, as you can see, and I don't have any issues with that. So I also used the transition lens together with the pin lock system. As you can see here, I attached it, and also with that combination I don't have any issues with that. So one thing I don't like with this this thing here, right here, is that while Klim says it's pretty easy to remove it and take it away, but you have to use some kind of screwdriver or a penny to remove it, because at least on my helmet it is you need some force to remove the lens. So yeah, you should be aware of that. You cannot do it, at least not on my helmet. You cannot do it on the go. You have to have something like a screwdriver or a penny to remove it. So another good thing about it is that the helmet is super lightweight. Comparing to other helmets I have, I always choose the helmet that is most lightweight, but I think this one is the absolute lightest helmet I have ever tried out. I had some neck problems before with other helmets, but with this one I don't have that issue at all. So the ventilation, as you can see in front, is bigger than the previous model. You can lock it and unlock it here, and also you have like a ventilation part over here as well over the visor. So these two vents help the airflow through the choroid constriction that I talked about before, and channels the air through the helmet in a very good way. And of course the downside of this is that with this amount of great ventilation, it's not completely sealed in wintertime. So you guys that ride in the wintertime and in cold weather might get a bit cold because of this great ventilation. However, I find it pretty quiet. The helmet is pretty quiet despite this very good ventilation. Although it's not as quiet as my HC Rafa 70 helmet. You guys that have that one know it's a very quiet helmet, and I don't think this is as quiet as that one, but it's not a loud helmet, I wouldn't say. So I will show you the chain strap quick release magnet buckle here, which is pretty cool, I think. Just have a look here. You just pull this red cord and it releases, and you just put it back like that. Super easy to use. You can easily use it with your gloves on. Look again, just pull this one, super easy, and then it just falls back, and it's super secure. I pull as hard as I can now, and nothing happens. But when you pull this one, very easy releases. Another thing that I don't like about the helmet, and I had the same issues with the previous model, is that when you remove this liner here, I don't find a way to put it back completely so it stays there. So it's always a little bit open here, and no matter how I try to put it back, it stays like that for a while, and then it comes loose. And exactly the same thing was on my previous Klim Krios helmet. Another thing that I don't like so much is that you don't find these typical holes for the communication systems that a lot of people use nowadays. There's no inserts for the speakers, so you can see it here. I put it just on the mesh, but it tends to be a little bit in the way, and it doesn't hurt my ear, but I would have appreciated just a small hole for it to be inside, like other helmets have. So that's it. That's the review, very short one. Is it worth the money? Yeah, probably. I would say the great thing I would say with this helmet is the lightweight. It's super light, and the transition lens, which is a really cool feature. I like to have a dark lens on my helmets, and with this one I don't have to worry when it gets dark. I can still, it brightens and I can see everything. I don't have to worry about that. I have to change the lens all the time. I can just keep that one on all the time, and it works really good. The quick release buckle is a pretty cool feature also, but if it's worth the money, I don't know. I wouldn't say. It's not a game changer, but it helps. So if you are looking at this helmet, you should try it and compare it to other brands. And but the previous model is a very good lightweight helmet as well. So you could get just a transition lens also if you would like that. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please leave a comment below, like and subscribe. I will do a review on the KTM, new KTM Adventure clothes coming up soon. And I will also do a short-term review on my KTM 890 Adventure R, and a little bit more videos coming as well. Thank you guys for watching. See you. Bye.